What's going on, everybody out in YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this episode we are unboxing the August Retro Game Treasure Box. So what exactly is the Retro Game Treasure Box? This is a monthly subscription service that basically will give you retro video games once a month. So when you go onto their website and you sign up, you can basically pick systems to receive games for, from the Atari Age of Gaming all the way up to stuff like PS3 and Xbox 360, with most popular consoles in between. They also have a database on their website where you can enter in the games that you already own so you don't get duplicates. There's also like a little questionnaire that you can fill out where you can tell them what kind of genres you like and what kind of genres you don't like. You can kind of dial this service into what you want specifically. That's one of the reasons why I like it. This is by far one of my favorite boxes I open up. If you guys know me, you know I love retro video games. And, you know, so basically this is definitely one of my favorite days. So yeah, let's see, what else can we say about this? Retro Game Treasure is a box that will give you 3 to 5 video games every single month. This costs roughly around that $35 price point. I could be wrong, but I'll try to insert something in the video showing you guys how much it costs. But yeah, so, I mean, I guess that's pretty much about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's open this up and let's see what we got in the August Retro Game Treasure Box. Pull out our trusty box cutter here. Remember, kids, always cut away from you for safety. I'm going to try to show you guys the games first like usual. That's kind of how I like to do it. But first up, we always have our packing pillows for protection. Can't have too much protection, right? So I'll save these and use these for some of my shipments in the future. Alright, so now onto the video games. Stars of the show, right? So first up, I think we have a Super Nintendo game. I will show you guys the game first. Alright, so for Super Nintendo we have Super Troll Islands. I really have no clue what this game is. I know there was like a Trolls game released on the NES back in the day, but I think that was only in Europe if I remember correctly. But you know, I mean, maybe it's a platformer, who knows, beat 'em up, but still super excited to get it and happy to pop it in and see what we got. But yeah, definitely off to a good start. Who didn't like Trolls back in the early 90s, right? So yeah, Super Troll Islands for the Super Nintendo. Alright, so what do we got next? Feels like we've got a NES game. Always happy to get NES games. I'm approaching 600 total NES games for my collection, so curious to see what they sent me here. Show you guys first. Alright, so for the NES we have Knight Rider. So this is basically based off of that TV series from, I'm guessing, the 80s. I remembered Knight Rider very vaguely. I was very young. I can't remember if this show went into the 90s or not. But, you know, David Hasselhoff, and who doesn't like David Hasselhoff? I know nothing about this game. This is a super clean copy, though, so definitely happy to get this. I mean, this basically looks brand new. So, yeah, cool. Definitely not one of the more expensive NES games, but it's one I don't have, so it's happy to add it to the collection. So we have Knight Rider on the NES. Alright, so now we are on to handheld stuff, so these should be all Game Boy games. And it does feel like we've got 5 games in this box this month, so that's always a positive. So first Game Boy game. Alright, so we have Dr. Franken on the Game Boy. I know nothing about this game, so definitely excited to put this in and see what it's all about. If you guys know anything about Dr. Franken, please let me know down in the comments. I do like the actual like cover art on this game, though. So that's pretty cool. Dr. Franken on the original Game Boy. Alright, so next up for the Game Boy. Alright, so we have WWF Superstars 2. So that's interesting. I guess this says it's featuring steel cage and tag team action. which is pretty intriguing for a Game Boy game. I'm a big fan of the WWF back in the 90s, so I'm always happy to get any of these games. Part of the fun of these games to me is seeing what the rosters look like, seeing what wrestlers made it to the video game. But yeah, this is really, really cool. I do have WWF Superstars on the Game Boy. I had no clue there was a second one. But man, this is cool. I'm happy to get this. And, you know, all these games are in really good shape. So yeah, WWF Superstars 2 on the original Game Boy. Alright, so last up. All good things must come to an end, right guys? So for the Game Boy, I'll show you guys first. Alright, so we have Superman on the Game Boy. Another game I really don't know anything about. But, you know, a lot of people know out there that most of the Superman games are not very good. Notoriously, Superman video games are bad. So it is going to be interesting to see how this one plays. And unlike the other games, this one is not in great shape. But, you know, I don't really care. As long as I can read what the game is and the label is in decent shape, that's all that matters to me. So yeah, really, really cool. Way to end the box. We have Superman on the original Game Boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's check the box and let's see if that's it. Nothing else in the box. So we are officially done. But man, I tell you what, just from looking at the games that I got this month, I absolutely love this box. I'm going to try to get a total of what all the games are worth and put it in the video here so you guys can see what value we got. But just from the titles, man, this box is a definite win from me. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. Did you think they sent me some good stuff? Do you think that these games were worth $35? What was your favorite game they sent me? I love to have little conversations with you guys, so please let me know what you think. But guys, I think I'm probably just going to end the video here. Probably going to go play some video games, maybe hang out with the wife for a little while. Try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.